You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Ty Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as GTA Heat Check, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and check out GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Hello, everyone. This is Ty Slatter.
Antonio Turner.
And this is another edition of GTA Heat Check brought to you by GTA Sports Network. If you haven't already, make sure you follow GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat Check, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to YouTube channel, GTA Sports. And don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Tone, how we doing, man?
You already know, man. Say depression.
It's a sad day in the NBA. I don't even know where we want to start. It's so much, bro, that happened in the last 24 hours.
I'm in a state of depression right now.
Laker Nation is down bad.
Put my Laker stuff on right now.
All right, so it's not a laughing matter, but LeBron James, for those of y'all that have been sleeping under a rock, had a severe high ankle sprain against the Hawks. He's going to be out at least 4 to 6 weeks. They're going to reevaluate him after 4 weeks. So we're talking about 12 to 16 games out of the last 30 left to go in the season that he's going to miss. Yeah. Damn. No AD, no LeBron. Who are the Lakers without those two?
Nobody. As we just saw last night.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns pretty much exposed who the Lakers really are without LeBron and AD. It looked bad, man. It looked bad. I've rolled my ankle, but never inverse like the way his did. His went in a different way.
Yeah, and he's 37 years old.
Yeah, that don't help. Him. As durable as LeBron's been his whole career, you can't help but wonder, when does that come to an end? At what point does that become a problem? Say it again.
See him on the bench. He had the boot on.
We're talking. Here's the part that Laker fans and even Jazz fans should be concerned about. There's a huge possibility the Lakers fall to the 8th seed and have to face the Jazz in the first round.
Well, you know what the other problem is? You fall out of the 6th seed, you got to do two play-in games.
You don't think they're going to make it out of them playing games, do you?
I don't want that scenario to happen. I'm not worried about them getting. I just want to have to play playing games.
Yeah, because that leaves more room for error. That leaves more room for injuries.
Yeah, you don't want them type of problems. Yeah, because on any given day you could lose.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially they both barely just coming back.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
A miracle happened. AD could come back sooner than he should be.
And he's not scheduled to return back anytime soon either. That's the sad part. That's the part that makes it even more scary.
At least 2 weeks for him. That's the 6 weeks mark. Is 2 weeks. He's been out a month.
And he has to get reevaluated too.
Yeah, exactly. On the low end, LeBron is 4 weeks. That's the low end.
Easily looking at 6 to 8 weeks with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But knowing him, he gonna, you know how LeBron gonna do it if it get ridiculous.
I do.
Like they can't go 500 without him.
You're in the West. You're in the West.
Going 500 is gonna be tough in the West.
Is there a possibility Lakers miss the playoffs altogether now?
I didn't say all that.
I'm asking. Is that a possibility?
They don't need that many more wins to get in.
But can they pull it? But can they pull it together? Huh?
Yeah, 28 wins.
How many do you need to secure a playoff position?
Yeah, 72. You probably need at least 30. 35 on the low end. That's
Can it be?
7. That's
Can it be
7-8.
done?
I mean, they can't win 7 games. You said they got 30 games left.
Who is they? Like, what's the roster gonna look like? Because while we're talking about roster, before you answer that question, let's address the elephant in the room. Your boy Kuz didn't show up last night. He had an opportunity to shine. He did not show up last night.
Well, because they know who got to get the ball.
Who, Montrez?
He's the only score. No, Kuz is the only. The Suns know who gonna get the ball. Kyle Kuzma's the only real scoring option. I mean, Montrez, but
Dennis Schroeder?
maybe. Well, somebody got to run the offense now though.
Horton Tucker? I mean, what, like,
He looked terrible yesterday.
the whole squad looked terrible yesterday. Like, they didn't want to be there.
You know what I'm saying? Kuz got to be. I mean, Kuz is going to have to be the leading scorer with
He about to get
Montrez.
traded.
Him and Montrez.
He about to get traded.
For who?
I don't know. They're going to get somebody. Kuzma's a
Beal?
trade piece.
Bradley Beal, maybe.
If they can get him out of DC, yeah.
I don't know if they can afford him, but they can move some money around.
I don't know. The league is
They
in
go to luxury tax what they got to do if they got to.
the league is in a crazy space right now.
And trade deadline is what, Wednesday? Thursday?
I believe Thursday.
Yes, I know it's this week sometime. Like this. I don't know if the Clippers can't take advantage of this.
Watch them still get knocked out in the second round.
Second, I was gonna say first, but okay.
Disrespect. So, speaking of injuries, LaMelo Ball, the current front runner for the 2021 NBA Rookie of the Year, went down with a fractured wrist. According to Woj, will most likely miss the rest of the season. It's pending a second opinion from another doctor, but it's looking real bleak. Melo Ball.
It's your guy.
Great season, man. If I have any say so in a situation like this, just go ahead and turn the engines off, man. Just get ready for next year.
Dang, they can't win without him?
I don't think so. I feel like Charlotte, as talented as and young as they are, Melo's the glue. Melo is the soul of the team.
Problem is they can't turn it off because they got some heavy contracts out there.
You got your Gordon Hayward, you got your Terry Roziers, you got your,
talking 90, 70 million.
I'm not saying don't like play your heart out. I'm just saying, do we really expect Charlotte to make any noise in the playoffs without Melo at leading the charge? I don't think so. You said what?
Devontae Graham just came back.
Yeah, but he's not playing. He's not like playing his game. Yeah, you still got to get back into his groove.
I mean, he's not he was a star until he got hurt.
Yeah.
And then Terry was in and out because he inconsistent sometimes.
Yeah, I just don't feel like Charlotte can make that push in the playoffs without Melo.
Well, yeah, probably.
So better off just go ahead and get ready for next season. Run it back. So somebody else we haven't talked about in quite some time, Blake Griffin, Brooklyn Nets, broke the long-running streak of no dunks by making his first basket as a Brooklyn Net a dunk, which makes me believe he was playing Detroit and acting like he was hurt and couldn't do things. He wanted to get traded.
Right.
He looks like his old self again now.
He don't want to sign the contract and let them do that.
He took the bag.
You don't tell him to do that.
And went to the wrong team because they wasn't winning nothing no time soon.
Nobody tell him to go to Detroit.
Not at all.
It's his goofy fault. Now you don't want to be here. That's your fault.
True. Very true. Speaking of Brooklyn Nets, though, Kyrie Irving is reported to miss the next 3 games of the road trip due to family matters. Sounds oddly familiar, doesn't it? Haven't we seen this movie before? I feel like I know the script
I don't
and
know,
everything.
like 4 months ago.
Yeah, ain't this the
I think
same guy that clearly said he had to do something and just disappeared on his team for a while?
yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Typical Kyrie fashion.
It's the only way to do it for Kyrie, ain't it?
At least he said family matters.
Yeah. Now I need to take time away and think about my life.
Right.
At least he told the team and started and answer phones today.
He trying. He's trying to get there.
He reported it to him and not just went on a hiatus.
Right. So Aaron Gordon, Orlando Magic, he's requested a trade. He wants to get out of Orlando. I say congratulations, but you're like 2-3 years too late.
Yeah, because they're not gonna get nothing for you.
Now, had you did this when you had the hype of the dunk contest and you want to make a move then, sure. Now, not so much.
Is he even averaging double digits? Barely.
Barely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're averaging 11, 12 points.
His average in last few games might be like 9.5 or something.
You're not shaking no trees with that, man. I don't even know if you get a second round pick for that.
The Warriors are in talks to get him. That's been reported last night. The Warriors tweeted out last night. The source from the Warriors said that they've been in talks with Orlando for Aaron Gordon, possibly sending a young player in a first round draft pick over to Orlando for him. They ain't say no names of who. They just said a young player on the team.
It ain't gonna be nobody. The 9th, 10th man.
Maybe.
D-League players.
More likely.
Or two-way or something.
Yeah. Nobody significant. No.
Yeah, exactly. He lucky you to get a first.
Right. Now, for those of us that would
fourth. That's what me gonna get a 4th round pick. They don't go that far.
Moving along. For those of us that were betting last night on the Portland versus Dallas game, what happened? What happened last night?
I think it was a so. I think I jinxed it because we was playing 2K, and Dame had an awful game on 2K, and he did the same thing in real life the same day. I was like, oh, he gonna go over 4 threes, just 0 for 5 from 3.
And Luka had 42 points.
He didn't miss. He went like 8 for 8 from 3-point. I ain't never seen him hit that many threes in his life.
It hurt my feelings, man.
Bro, they beat him by 32 or 40. It was some crazy score.
They got smoked.
Yeah, they was losing by 40 at some point.
They got smoked. Hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings. So, as of right now, question for you. Is Joel Embiid your MVP right now? I got reports saying as of right now, he's still MVP.
He only might get it because he got lucky. Everybody got hurt.
They said that about Dame. They said Dame could be a sleeper because everybody got hurt. For MVP.
I think Dame should be.
That'd be nice.
But I think Joel might get lucky because he's out, but then LeBron goes out. And then Luka is too far.
And then Steph got out.
Yeah, they way down there in the standings. Because you always throw Luka in there. James Harden. Possibly. Only reason he wouldn't get it because of Kyrie.
Right.
Diminishes Kyrie. When I'm getting 40, one getting triple doubles. I mean, I'm not surprised by that.
You did mention that.
If I'm a voter, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You vote for a superstar with no superstar. When I got Dame over here by himself,
right,
all the whole season,
like doing pretty much a one-man show for the last few months.
32 and 9,
right?
45 from 3, on 50% shooting.
He definitely got the numbers.
Yeah.
Definitely got the numbers.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if they in the 4 seed right now. They
Yeah.
might have went down lost, but maybe. And I can see
So
Joel winning it though, because he is averaging 32 and 15.
it's hard to match that.
And he's shooting 40% from the 32
It's really hard to match that.
and 55%. But yeah, and they still number one, ain't they?
Yes. Oh, either one or two, but I think they're one. I know the Nets are like right there on them.
They got really lucky last night.
Who?
Philly. They played the Knicks. They got really lucky.
Yeah, they up by. It looks like
2 games, probably.
Brooklyn's a game back.
But what's the name? They not helping.
Who?
Kyrie missing game, about to miss 3 games.
Right? Yeah,
KD still
unfortunately.
out. You know what I mean? I said with KD still out too, they're not helping James Harden at all.
James Harden going to get back in that bag and drop 40 on him.
You don't have to. I don't know how you can do that.
Hold the ship down.
I don't know how you doing that, man.
I don't either.
40, putting up 40 pieces with triple double.
That's tough. Speaking of the East, reports came out from Toronto that the Raptors are not trading Kyle Lowry, supposedly.
Probably couldn't find nobody.
I think they're bluffing, but
I mean, if it's true, they probably couldn't find nobody, or you ain't gonna get much
there you go.
for Kyle.
I mean, he sold his house, so I don't think he's gonna stay in Toronto. So he's either worst case scenario, he's walking in free agency.
He's a free agent after the season.
Yeah.
And they probably gonna offer something.
Say it again.
They're probably gonna offer him a contract, just ain't gonna be the contract he wants.
Well, my thing is Kyle Lowry is another guy who easily can end up in LA with the Clippers if they don't get Zoe, since that's the conversation I'm hearing now is Lonzo Ball is in talks with possibly going to the Clippers.
I heard the Warriors or the Clippers, right?
I like both teams, honestly.
I don't know how I feel about the Warriors, though.
You just don't want him to make them good again. That's all.
You
got to buy your bias. You don't want the Lakers to have to face Zoe and the Warriors. You feel like it's not fair. It's okay. You can admit that. It's all right. No hard feelings. Do you think that Andre Drummond's going to get a buyout?
I mean, they being disrespectful by not buying this man out.
They holding him hostage?
They holding him hostage. That's because they want probably Andre Drummond can't do it for cheap.
Right. You can't give the Cavaliers JaVale McGee money for Andre Drummond. That ain't gonna work.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And then the problem
you gotta come with that bag. You gotta come with the bag if you want to get him.
Everybody know he want to be gone.
Right. It's public knowledge now, so they can leverage it all however they want.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't get the right pieces that you want anyway. You might as well buy them out and let them pick now, since y'all hold them hostage for 2 months.
Pretty much.
Since y'all traded for Jared Allen, he went from starting to not starting.
Right.
In 2020, every other game he could get 20 points and 20 boards. Like that, really fast.
Right.
And now you're gonna hold him hostage and won't trade him because you can't get what you want for him because y'all set him down, told him not to come back.
You did.
Y'all told him, he didn't say nothing. Now he pissed off. Now he want to, or I would be if I was him.
Say that last part again.
I said, if I'm Boston, I'm on the phone with him every day.
Of course, they need him bad. I gotta get Tristan Thompson up out of there.
Yeah, but they don't want Tristan back.
No, not to trade. I'm saying like I'll waive him.
Waive him, put him on the bench somewhere.
So put him deep on the depth chart. I'll bring out Taco Fall before I get Tristan Thompson out there.
Go to the wife and kids. You go back to Chloe, man.
You go home, man. We'll call you. We'll call you if we need you. We ain't gonna need you. We'll call you if we do.
Right, exactly. And
I'd rather have Taco Fall backing up Andre Drummond.
Oh, absolutely.
Just put him on minute restriction so he don't get hurt.
Right. But yeah,
Um,
them Boston, I like the Lakers, but I don't know if the Lakers go forward. I mean,
yeah.
they can afford anybody. We just don't want to go luxury tax for unnecessary reason.
Hmm. Well, that actually about covers the NBA updates I got for right now, outside of the current updates with Kyrie Irving, and we don't have a timetable for Steph Curry's return yet from his tailbone contusion.
Yeah. I think
Um,
it's just day
hmm?
to
Day to
day. Just
day.
can't day to day. I think
Okay,
because I ain't seen nothing that said he's like out indefinitely or nothing. They just day to day.
gotcha.
He probably be out a couple games. I bet probably about 3, 4 games.
Say it again.
I could see probably about 3, 4 games. Probably
Yeah,
not too
I,
long.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, they ain't got nothing to lose. Season's already over, so for them, you laughing, but I mean,
He making jump shots.
who?
Clay Thompson was in the gym shooting threes.
Yeah, I seen that.
He was like,
He's
"You ain't
that
got to
corner
jump to
threes
do this."
like water.
He was like, "I ain't got to jump to do these."
We just need him on the court when it's actually regulated to do that.
You know, he was cashing too.
Definitely.
So I don't need to jump. I ain't lost my shooter touch.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty solid right now. The NBA is obviously going through its changes when it comes to injuries, all happening kind of at the same time. But I think it's good for the league. It gives the league a chance to pretty much showcase all the talent. It's not just about LaMelo Ball being the rookie of the year. It's not just about LeBron James in year 18. It's not just about KD coming back from an Achilles. It's not about John Wall coming back from multiple injuries. Like, those are all great storylines. But you got all this other talent, the up and coming, the Jordan Clarksons of the world,
Now we talk.
the Zach Levines, you still got your Drew Holidays, you got your Aaron Holidays, Justin Holiday, you still got your players that are impactful, but they're not the like big house name, like even the Terry Rozier, PJ Washington, Malik Monk, these guys that are the league has so much talent, Michael Porter Jr. That are not getting the shine because you still got players in the league that are on the back end of their careers, still trying to make history. Like CP3, I think last night he hit 10,000 career assists.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and I think he's like third. He's like top five,
Because what's
like
his
all
name?
time assists career
Steve
wise.
and John Stockton probably got a gazillion.
Yeah, I
He's
think
probably
so.
third.
I
Probably
think he's
probably
third now.
kid or somebody. Probably past that kid.
Yeah, and based on his contract, he got time to kind of get it, probably possibly get another spot or two, so depending on how he does it. You got anything you need to cover on the NBA tip?
No, because I'm in a depression till LeBron and AD come back.
Yeah, they'll be back, man. They'll be back.
I know
Um,
they'll be back, but is it gonna be too late? It's gonna be the problem.
so while I got you on here, let's talk for a second about your guy, CJ McCollum. I heard you know, he only been back a few games, but he already looked like his old self again. So
Oh, he should be.
you think he gonna be
Well,
all
if they
right?
put him so,
You think he'll be ready by postseason?
oh yeah. He was put on minute restrictions his first like 2 or 3 games, his first 2 games. So
Right.
they could like make sure and he played, I think he played the whole game. Well, so they got blew out yesterday.
Okay.
Until then, he played like 25 minutes.
Right.
But I would set them all down anyway, the way they was playing.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Christian Wood also made his return as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
But Houston is still losing.
Problem,
They've
yeah,
lost
they
20
still
games now.
20. That gotta be the most in a long time.
It's the most in like they broke the franchise record already. That's like the most in history, I think.
Yeah, 20 is the
It's,
most.
20 is like one of the most. I think it's either the highest or tied for the highest in like NBA history.
Yeah, I know it's up there.
And why they gotta do it with a black coach?
The process, trust the process. The Sixers was.
That's what it looks like all over again.
Yeah, the Sixers was losing a lot. Yeah.
I think they're gonna move John Wall's contract though. Don't ask me why, but I just feel like I know we didn't think it was gonna happen before, but honestly, it looks like it could happen
didn't
now.
think it was gonna happen. I said it was possible. I heard it. I
They
saw
shot
a back.
the teams actually want him.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was a backdoor report that said teams have been calling for John Wall.
Where would you want John Wall? Where would you want John Wall to go?
Honestly, Miami could work.
With Jimmy or trade Jimmy?
You're not trading Jimmy.
Oh, okay. So you want him with Jimmy?
Yeah, you're not trading Jimmy. You're not trading Jimmy or Bam them off the table.
You think they'll get along?
Yeah, think they get along. I mean, John Wall, he got it in him. He got the dog in him.
Right. I
never say he never had the dog in him. He just can't say.
But can he coexist with another dog on the same court? Is my question.
Dog. Right. A dog that bite back.
Right. John Wall been a dog so long. He used to be in the alpha dog on campus. He ain't really that. He wouldn't be the alpha dog in Miami. It's not your team.
I don't know another contender. He could work for a lot of teams, but I don't know. As like a 1-2, that would be. 1-2-3. Them three with Bam.
Yeah.
Be a nice little combo.
Definitely.
Nice little combo. I mean, San Antonio, they a playoff team.
I like what I'm seeing down there, Lonnie Walker and Keldon Johnson.
Oh yeah, so that's why I don't know if he would. I don't know how much he would match because that's what's the name's team. Murray's DeJounte Murray.
You said what?
Javante Murray's team too. So I don't know how that would
work.
But I do know teams calling. So I mean, he wants on actually come to the Knicks.
Say it again.
The Knicks.
Nah, I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Go to the Knicks.
Oh, the Knicks, they lost, but it was according to Randall, the refs cheated him out of another win yet once again in overtime.
I don't know if they cheated him.
On this one, it looked like he might actually foul him, and they made the right call.
That's why I said Sixers were up.
It just cost them the game, basically.
Just at the end of the game.
At the very end of the game.
Plays they don't. I mean, they usually don't call them. That's what the problem.
And I think that's what he was expecting. He wasn't expecting them to call it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So he overreacted once they called it because he felt disrespected.
Yeah, I mean, it probably was the right. It was the right call. It was just the wrong time.
Right.
And they say they call it. No, you don't.
So am I missing anything major in the NBA?
That I can think of. But you know how it is. Every time after the podcast, somebody drops some news.
Right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Because I only had a couple of NFL topics, I'm gonna say those for the next episode. Yeah, that's my cue. So
right.
I gotta get this chicken out the oven. So let them know they can find you, Tom.
_fresh. Oh wait.
You can follow me at Ty Slater, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Don't forget GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat Check on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. And then until next time, this is Ty Slater and Antonio Turner, and we out.